Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and restless Lyndon Ashby cautions that his wife Susan Walters should come with a warning label. Vacations are always a time to relax and enjoy a little fun away from the real world, and the young and the restless real-life couple is doing just that. Lyndon Ashby, ex-Cameron, and his wife Susan Walters Diane have been posting about their travels as of late, which recently included a not-so-easy day. The plan was to have an easy day. Ashby began, then went on to explain. Next thing I know, we're on top of a mountain hiking across a ridgeline to another peak. However, after they had taken 27,000 steps later, the actor finally collapsed into Lake Lucerne in Switzerland. Susan should come with a warning label, he joked. I hate flying, but I'm actually looking forward to just being able to sit for a while. Along with the message, the actor posted two photos, one of the couple from the top of a mountain and another of Ashby collapsing in the lake of their climb. Walters posted a pic of her own with her husband of 39 years and shared, with, "The man that gets me out of my comfort zone, makes me braver, and keeps me laughing through it all." Prior to that, while the couple stopped for a drink in Freiburg im Breisgau, Germany, Ashby posted two more pics of a funny mix-up that involved a fruity drink and a beer. The waiter confidently placed the Aperol Spritz slushy in front of Susan and the beer in front of me. He stated, "Oh nein, mein guter Mann, das Slushy ist für mich." And if you're not fluent in German, that translates to, "Oh no, my good man, the slushy is for me." If you're wondering how that slushy tasted, well, Ashby's reaction to the empty glass said it all. "Ales hat einen, nur die Wurst hat zwei," he stated, which means, everything has an end. Only the sausage has two. We're glad Ashby and Walters have had another great vacation for the books. In the world of daytime television, where drama reigns and romance blooms amidst the chaos, few real-life love stories are as enduring and entertaining as that of Lyndon Ashby and Susan Walters. While Susan continues to dazzle as the formidable Diane Jenkins on The Young and the Restless, her husband of decades, Lyndon, an icon in his own right thanks to roles in Teen Wolf, Melrose Place, and Y&R itself, remains her biggest fan and fiercest protector. But in a playful twist recently shared with fans, Lyndon joked that his wife should come with a warning label. "She's beautiful, smart, funny and wildly unpredictable," he teased during a recent event. You don't just date Susan Walters. You strap in and prepare for the ride. Their chemistry is undeniable. Their banter is infectious. And their story, it's one for the ages. A meet-cute on the set of LOV on G long before Susan was clashing with Jack Abbott or dueling with Phyllis Summers. She met Lyndon on the set of the ABC soap Loving in the early 1980s. He played Curtis. She played Lorna, and what started as scripted attraction quickly blossomed into real love. They married in 1986 and have been inseparable ever since. Through career highs and lows, relocations, parenthood, and plenty of Hollywood detours, their connection has remained rock solid. "We made a pact early on," Susan once said in an interview. "If either of us was going to fall out of love, we had to give the other a heads up first." 3 decades later, neither has needed that heads up. Partners in work and life. What makes their relationship so rare in showbiz isn't just its longevity, it's the ease with which they collaborate both professionally and personally. They've worked together on multiple projects, often playing on-screen couples with the same sizzling chemistry they share off-screen, from The War Next Door to Teen Wolf. And more recently Y&R, Lyndon and Susan bring out the best in each other. It's not unusual for directors to comment on their natural rhythm, how one finishes the other's sentences with just a glance, and behind the scenes, they're even better. "We know how to fight, and we know how to forgive," Lyndon says. "That's the key. Plus, she makes me laugh every single day." Diane Jenkins. Ari Barnes. Susan's return to The Young and the Restless as Diane Jenkins was one of the most shocking and delightful soap twists in recent memory. Fans had assumed the character was long gone dead, but in true soap fashion, Diane rose from the ashes, thanks to a smart, sharp performance that only Susan could deliver. The role demands complexity. Diane isn't a straight villain or heroine. She's manipulative, protective, loving, and calculating. In Susan's hands, she's also deeply human. "She brings empathy to Diane that I never expected," says Peter Bergman. "Jack, you want to root for her, even when you're not sure you should." And while Diane is currently in one of her more redemptive chapters, Lyndon hints that fans should never get too comfortable. Susan can flip the script like no one else. One minute, you love her. The next you're checking your brakes. The woman behind the 4C. So, what makes Susan Walters a woman who should come with a warning label? Lyndon laughs. "She's brilliant, but she beat you at trivia without even looking up from her book. She's competitive, but only in things that don't matter, like who can fold a fitted sheet better. She remembers everything, but especially the things I conveniently forget. They balance each other out in the best ways." Lyndon is calm, measured. Susan is fire and movement. She makes everything more interesting. He says, sometimes too interesting. Their daughters have often said, growing up in the Ashby-Walters household was like living inside a witty, fast-moving indie film equal, parts laughter, honesty, and spontaneous dance-offs. When life imitates ART, watching Diane go through heartbreak, deception, and redemption isn't always easy for Lyndon. He admits there are moments when watching Susan cry on screen hits a little too close to home. She's so good that I sometimes forget she's acting. He admits, when Jack hurt her, I wanted to climb into the TV and shake him, but mostly, he beams with pride. She's always been incredible, but what she's doing now on Y&R is next level. It's a masterclass advice for Hollywood COOPLES. If you ask Lyndon the secret to their lasting love, he doesn't hesitate. Marry someone you genuinely like. That's it. Love is important, sure, but do you like the person? Do you want to sit on a porch with them in 30 years and talk about everything and nothing? With Susan, the answer is yes. Every time. The couple has been through everything Hollywood can throw at them and emerge stronger. They prioritize communication, humor, and honesty. And they've learned to give each other space when needed. We don't always agree, Susan has said, but we always listen, and we never hang up mad. That's non-negotiable. The future of Diane and Jack and Susan and Lyndon. As for what lies ahead on The Young and the Restless, Lyndon is as much in the dark as the rest of us. Susan won't even tell me what's coming next, he jokes. She likes to see my jaw drop like everyone else, but he does believe Diane and Jack's relationship still has roads to travel and obstacles to overcome. It wouldn't be a soap without a secret or two coming back to bite someone. And knowing Susan, she bite back. As for their own future, Lyndon and Susan are just getting started. They've got scripts in the works, travel plans ahead, and hopefully, many more on-screen collaborations to come. A label she wears with pride. When asked about her husband's warning label comment, Susan just smirks. He's not wrong, but I'd argue he should come with one too. Maybe, caution, unreasonably patient with wife's shenanigans. In a town built on fictional love stories, Lyndon, Ashby, and Susan Walters are the real deal. Complicated, hilarious, surprising, loyal. Exactly the kind of love story that deserves a warning label, just so everyone knows it's the kind of magic you don't see coming.